Hejsan hej, I am Pixelpia, and today I want to show you where you can find all the functions I've been talking about when it comes to Canva and Canva Pro if you're using a tablet or a phone. So let's start by looking at my tablet. As you can see, everything shows up in the same place as they do on the web. So there isn't much difference between my tablet and the website. But now let's take a look at two phones. One is a Samsung Note 10, an Android, and the second one is my iPhone 8. And iPhone 8 is the one to the left here. As you can see, they look different from the website, but between the two, they are identical. So for the rest of this tutorial, I will work on my iPhone, but everything I show you is found in exactly the same place on my Android. So here we are on my iPhone, and let's open Canva. And as you can see, it looks a little bit different. We don't have the left side margin here. Instead, we find things at the bottom: Home, Your Designs, and the menu. And that pulls up what you normally find on the left side of the screen. But let's start by looking at templates. I use templates in several of my tutorials. You have a row of different templates at the top. You have templates if you scroll up. And of course, you can search for a template. Let's open one of my creations here. Delete everything I have on it. I just mark the things I want to delete and hit the little trash can at the bottom. So now I have put a gray background. I can change color by clicking the little thing down at the bottom. For all the things I need to add, I go down to the little plus sign. And up pops this, where I can find templates, camera roll, that's my photos I have on the phone. Photos is the photos that Canva provide. Elements, text, styles, stickers, audio, video, uploads, background, and folders. And then we have more. So let's start by adding a photo. If I want to make sure that I have free photos, I go to the little selection here, and I can choose orientation or availability, free or pro. So here we added this guy. One of the things I did in my tutorials was to show you how you in the pro version can delete the background. So if you look at the bottom here, replace is if I want to pick another photo instead of it. Effects, if you have the pro version, you find the background remover right there. I just click on it and there you go. I also find filters, adjust, crop, flip, vertically or horizontally. Position is, I have used that sometimes if I want to center the picture or if I want to put him on the right. Nudge is if I want to move it just a little tiny bit. And then if I want to change opacity, transparency, if I want to link it to something, or if I want to check what information it has. Let's pick an element. And here we find all the different elements, and we can also search type by scrolling up at the top. As you see at the very top here, I have all the things that I had when I clicked the plus sign. Templates, camera roll, photos, elements. So I can go right from here into text and add, for example, a subheading. And then I click inside that subheading and I use my keyboard to write. At the bottom now, when I have the text chosen, I can change font, size, color, underlined in this case. Depending on what font I have, I can make it bold or italic. I can change the orientation of the text. I can go between lower and uppercase. I can make it a list. I can change the spacing between the letters and the line height. I have only one line here, so you can't really see, and I can add effects Styles is different preset styles you can use, which has color scheme and a font scheme. Stickers are animated little elements. You can add audio. We can also add a little video. Uploads is where you find your uploads that you have uploaded to your Canva account. Background, I can go in and change the color of my background here, or pick a background from Canva. And I can use all these different effects on a background as well. And then we have folders, and here I find all your designs and so forth, all my different folders I have. And then under more, we have a couple of things I have used. I have, for example, used the QR code. So if I enter a web address here and hit generate code, I have a QR code that takes people right to my website. At the top, we have a couple of things. I can backspace to regret the last things I did, and I can step back and forth. The three little dots is where you click if you want to name your design. When you want to save it, save to a folder. If it's a public thing, you will view comments here. And here we have the resize. And if you have the Pro version, you can use this and resize to a Facebook post. I can either copy and resize, and now it opens in a copied version. And since the format is a little different, I just have to rearrange things a little bit. Under the three little dots, I can also share it with someone or just make a copy. The last one with the little up arrow is where you save it. Save as image, save as, save with transparency, share a link, and you can also send it to all these places. If I want to duplicate this, I click on the three little dots just above the picture I'm working on, and we see the little plus sign. Did I hit it? There we go. Now I have 2 pages of the same. If I want to add a third page, all I have to do is to swipe left and it automatically adds another page in the same format and with the same background. Let's take a look at the presentation I worked on a little while ago. If I go to the 3 little dots here, I can go version history, and here shows up all the different steps I have done before if I want to return to an earlier model. When I'm working on a presentation, I can find my notes. I can jump between all the parts of the presentation. I can go to grid view and see all 4, and I can present from here. There is one more thing that I have talked about, 2 more things I have talked about in my tutorials. So let's go to the menu. The first is the brand kit, where you set up your brand kit. I am not talking about how to do this today. I'm just showing you where to find it. And the second one is your content planner. Both of those can be found under menu. I think I covered everything I have talked about in this series about Canva. If I missed anything or you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments below. I hope this will help you if you are creating things on a tablet or a phone. I love working in Canva. And if you are interested in the tutorials I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I will leave a link down in the description to all the Canva tutorials I have made on my channel. During April, I will focus on Facebook. So if you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button underneath and the little bell so you don't miss out when I upload. And remember, never stop learning.